See, reading the Bible, memorizing passages, being an authentic community, it's not a little list of activities that are like, okay, A plus B plus C plus D to the third power equals spiritual maturity. No. All those things are merely means of grace where in community you see the Christ in others. Where as you are reading the Word of God, the written Word becomes the living Word, and the living God speaks to you. And you ask Him a question, and you're beginning to pray, and there's a big decision, and as you sit quietly, the Spirit of God brings a verse that you've memorized that lets you see it in this way, and you take a step of faith, and you watch God work. Transformation happens when you see and know Jesus. In fact, 1 John will tell us that we don't know what we're going to be like, but this is what we know. When we see Him, we will what? Boom! We'll have that, theologians call it the beatific vision. When we see Him, we'll be like Him. And so the process of transformation is saying no to the world, yes to God. And as we see and behold Him, notice, look at the verb tense after that. Look at the verb tense. Are being transformed. It's a process. It's not a big event. It's not just a one-time shot. It's not this super-duper experience. I hope you have lots of super-duper experiences. I want them too. But it's a process. Well, how does it happen? What's the means of transformation? How does this really work? I mean, practically. The means of transformation is by the renewing of your mind. It's thinking differently. It's thinking from a different perspective. It's thinking and having a worldview and looking at life the way God looks at life. The problem with all this talk about worldliness versus spirituality is we tend to get it just in those categories. In other words, God's view is that people really matter and things are used to help people. The world system is things really matter and you use people to get things. The world's view is it's me, me, me. You deserve a break today. I'm loving it. I've got the fun. Listen to just watch commercials. You want to know what the world is? Just watch commercials and say, what's the message? And God says, no, it's about loving me and putting others ahead of me. It's kingdom thinking. It's about, the world is about, it's your personal peace and prosperity and security, and how can you get it for you? And God's kingdom says, guess what? Give, and it'll be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over. I will bless as you think about others, as you consider others as more important than yourself. The whole world is about, you can be happy.